Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the information session for electrical, electronic, and computer engineering. Please note that we will be launching a poll at the end of the session today. Please may I ask that you stay on, answer the questions, and don't worry, you will be answering anonymously, but we would appreciate if you could answer the short poll at the end of the session. With that, I hand you over to Professor Glen, who is the Dean and Head of School of Engineering. Prof. Bright.
Thank you very much for that introduction, and a very warm welcome to all parents, school boys and girls who are attending this open day. So just some housekeeping, if you could keep your marks, please, and you may use the chat box. The chat box at the bottom, you may use the chat box anytime to ask a question or make a comment. And who are with us today from electrical, electronic, and computer engineering will respond to your questions in the chat box. So please use the chat box at your leisure. So as mentioned, I am the Dean and Head of School, and in the School of Engineering at UKZN, University of KwaZulu-Natal, we have 4 clusters. What does a cluster mean? A cluster means a group of disciplines. What we're looking at today is electronic, electrical, and computer engineering. Yesterday, chemical engineering, and on Monday, we did the civil engineering cluster. But focusing on today, I'll be giving you a short introduction, then we'll have a number of presenters and past students also talking to you. The first thing you need to ask is, why do you want to be an engineer? Or do you want to be an engineer? Now, I can tell you now that if you like to solve problems, engineers solve problems. That's what they do, and that's what they've been doing for many, many, many years. For example, years ago, he wanted to go from one point to another, and he solved the problem by building a motor vehicle, building a train, building an aeroplane, or perhaps building a ship if it was going over water. So engineers solve problems. So if you like solving problems, then you're going to be an engineer. If you look at a country like South Africa or any other country around the world, the infrastructure of a country is built by engineers. Engineers build factories, they build roads, bridges, they build electronic components, robotics, airplanes, etc. So the infrastructure of a country is dependent on the engineers, and that's why engineers are in such demand. Anywhere in the world you go, if you have a recognized engineering degree, which I'll talk about in a minute, get yourself employed, you'll have a job, you'll be able to contribute to the country. Engineers also create wealth, and this is important because countries like to create wealth. By creating wealth, this improves the quality of life of all the citizens. So, of course, countries like the United States, Western Europe, the UK, China, and Japan, they have a lot of engineers, and they create a lot of wealth, and that's why their quality of life is often seen to be superior. Now, once you want to be an engineer, your next decision is, where do you want to do your degree? So my advice to you is, try and do your degree where the degree in engineering is accredited. Now, an accredited degree doesn't mean that the institution is accredited. An accredited degree means that there's a professional body that accredits the delivery and evaluates the degree. So, for example, if you do medicine, there's a medical professional society. If you do accounting, you'll have an accounting society. So for engineering, we have the Engineering Council of South Africa. The Engineering Council of South Africa is abbreviated EECE, of course, after the acronym of the words, and we say it's called EECSA. So the Engineering Council of South Africa accredits degrees at universities in South Africa, and all the disciplines at UKZN are accredited through the Engineering Council of South Africa, who are signatories to the Washington Accord in the United States. Now, this is the highest accreditation achievement or evaluation or body that you can achieve. And as I said, electrical, electronic, and computer are accredited and have been accredited through the Engineering Council of South Africa through the Washington Accord. The next side is, do you want to have a rewarding and stimulating and exciting career? And there's no doubt that being an engineer will provide you that. People are engineers, a good salary, a good wage. They're able to look after their families, extended families, and they're able to have a very good quality of life. And as I said, the main reason being because they contribute to the infrastructure and the wealth of the country, and therefore on demand. They are at the forefront of technology, research, and development. The thing you got to think about is, as being an engineer, is the curriculum that you're doing aligned with the fourth industrial revolution? So what we've done at UKZN for our curriculums through all engineering disciplines, we've reworked the curriculums, we've transformed the curriculums, and we're aligning with the cutting edge technologies associated with the fourth industrial revolution. Excuse me. So you can be sure that you're getting the most up-to-date engineering, teaching, learning, and research at UKZN, and especially in electrical, electronic, and computer engineering. So we have a very informative website, which I want you to have a look at. If you go to ukzn.ac.za, you can click on the College of Agricultural Engineering and Science, and you can go on during web page and see all the different disciplines. Now, what's important as well is that you have flagship projects. These are major projects that universities are known for. So electrical, electronic, and computer engineering have a number of flagship projects, which will be presented later, so I won't let the cat out the bag now. That's important because that shows the credibility of the institution and the engineering discipline. It's also important that you have highly qualified staff that are delivering the engineering program at UKZN and in electrical, electronic, and computer engineering are highly qualified, recognized by EECEE, and many of them are professional engineers. The laboratories are state-of-the-art, the facilities are excellent, and the lectures are in good condition. I encourage you to consider coming to KZN